Hello, this is Sonja from my Happy Space. Welcome back at my channel. Today I'm going to continue again with my full deck challenge. I am going to do day number 3 and 4. So day number 3 is a cat, something red, a stamp and a ticket. But before I continue, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go back to my previous video or I will link it down. The Shanouki YouTube channel, which explain everything. It's a full deck challenge, meaning we take full deck cards and we are decorating it and we put these 4 prompts on it. But what I do differently is I put my verse of the week also at the back as I go through the year reading for the Bible. So I just want to use it as something useful. So yeah, let me just repeat it. It's a cat, something red, stamp, and a ticket. So I'm going to put you on fast forward and then we're going to put this card together. Okay, the first thing I need to do is find something to cover this card. I don't know, I just don't like that you can see it's a card. I know Shauna, she does it with the see-through wrapping paper or tissue paper, but I somehow just don't like it. I just want to cover it. If it can't help and enhance the prompts and the card, I don't really want it on my card. But I mean, that's just me. So obviously I'm thinking of different way how I can cover this card. So one of them is obviously book pages and yeah, cardstock or whatever, yeah, doilies, whatever you feel like doing. Now I'm going to do the stamp and the cat together. I've got this cute little stamp set which I've used previously also. It's a rosy design stamp set. So I'm going to stamp that cute little cat, but now I'm looking for something red. And I'm going for my Tim Holt things, which my friend from America sent me. And I'm going to use all that small little label or the fragile one. So first of all, I decided to stamp the little cat. I wanted to stamp it straight on the card, but then I decided no, I want to put layer things underneath the little cat. So I'm going to stamp it on the paper and I'm going to cut it out. But you will see I wasn't really happy with that. It blended too much in there. It didn't really make a difference. You could hardly see the cat. So I decided to re-stamp it on white cardstock. And so it can just pop out and look a little bit better, so you can at least see the little cat. So now I've honored the stamp prompt and I've honored the cat prompt. It is just a coincidence that I had both of them in my stash. I was actually thinking of a cat die cut, but I couldn't think where I'm going to find one. And then all of a sudden I realized, oh, I have the stamp, a cat stamp. So that works better. But now the cat was too white again. So I decided to use my brown ink. This is not a Tim Holt Distress Oxide ink. And you can see that because it's very streaky when I cover it over. I'll show you now. It's not smooth and blended. So, but it doesn't look, it doesn't matter. It's brown. That's all I wanted it. So now I decided I'm going to go around with my brush just to etch the edges up. I just wanted to define the edges a little bit more, seeing that I've covered it with this um, book pages. So yeah, it was sort of, I couldn't cut it very neatly around. So that's what was my idea behind it. And now I'm just putting my red element down there and my ticket element. But still, I wasn't really happy. It was just not contrasting enough. So as I always say, if all else fails, just put a doily on and everything is better. And yet again, it worked perfectly. It just brought a little bit of contrast. Everything underneath was just popping up after I put that white doily. And I'm anyway loving book pages, old vintage book pages with white doilies. It's probably one of my favorite combinations. So yeah, now I'm just popping everything up there and I'm just showing you how it looks and see if I've got everything on my card. Okay, card number 4 is person, ribbon, glitter, and yellow. So I'm going to get those things together. I'm going to see if I can put one of my little Tim Holtz people on here, but I think it's actually going to be too small. So yeah, I'll see what I can put on there, but I'll get my things together and think what I'm going to do. What I actually meant is I think the card is going to be too small for the Tim Holtz people. And I want to keep, obviously, these Tim Holtz people for something very special. And it needs to fit perfectly. I'm not going to make anything perfect. But then my friend Brenda also sent me these little cute little dollies. So I thought they are also perfect. And then I'm going to use this rice paper. This was part of a sort of homeschool curriculum my kids did. We studied the country of China, and they sent you a box with all these things in it, and this rice paper was in it. So I've decided, okay, I'm going to see if I can now actually cover this card up and see how I look, how like it. As I said in my previous card, I don't really like the fact that you can see the card and the red hearts and things through. It just, I don't know, it just doesn't work for me. But I decided, obviously, I'm going to wrinkle it up, get that sort of effect, and then I'm going to go over with some distress oxide ink over it. So obviously that's nice when you have these wrinkles because it picks up the colors. So I'm going to go for Fuss Light Amber to bring my yellow element in. Yeah, I try not to overthink these prompts. I just do the first thing that pops in my head, because you can now sit forever and you can figure out, okay, what am I going to use as a yellow element? What am I going to use as this or that? Yeah, I just try to do whatever I think first come first, and I'm not going to make this too overwhelming for me. So I didn't like the fact that the yellow, the hearts and things came through. So I thought I'm going to pop some music sheets on it. But I'm just going to cover one half of the card because I know I'm going to use one of those dollies to put on there. And I decided to actually go for the vintage one, the brown vintage one. I wanted to go for the blue one, but now my color scheme is totally different. The yellow and the blue at this stage just didn't talk to me. I didn't really like it. So I just teared something like sort of a piece of paper organically off there. I love how that looks. And I just put this little girl, beautiful little girl, she looks like an angel, on some dot pops just to bring her up a little bit. And then I remember I still need to do the ribbon. So I use lace, which hopefully that is like ribbon. Unfortunately, the fourth prompt, which is glitter, gold glitter, I somehow my footage didn't show up. I didn't take it, or it was deleted. So what I did is I just took a Cokie and I put some gold dots on there because I didn't have any gold glitter in the home. So this is what I used for glitter. Okay, I've got my walk worthy book here. By the way, this is a printable also in my Etsy shop. I will link here below, which you can use all these printables to write your verses, your memory verse, and things like that. So I'm going to go to week 3. Is Matthew 17 verse 29. For man it is impossible, but nothing is impossible for God. And that's that beautiful words that the angel said to Mary when he announced to her that she is going to be having a child, being a virgin. So that's week 3. And then week 4 is in the next month, February. And it is Psalm 31 verse 14 to 15, and it's a sort of abbreviation. It says, but I trust in you, Lord. My future, or my time, is in your hands. And I thought that was absolutely beautiful. Psalm 31 verse 14 to 15. Last time's thing. So this is, I just need to put the last one here and here. These two look very much the same, and these two are a little bit more bright. If you haven't seen last time's video, I'll link it also down below for you. Just last look. Cat, red ticket and stamp. Person, yellow ribbon and gold splatters, which is not too much, but as I said, I didn't have any gold splatters. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. Hopefully next time when I talk to you, I'll be back in South Africa for my holiday. And yeah, then I was trying to make enough videos for you guys to have some to watch. But yeah, I'll probably be back to normal next time when I talk to you, God willing. Yeah, have a great day. Bye-bye.